It's week 2 of the season and everybody's panicking. What I'm here to do today is to get you all together and tell you guys, calm the F down. We're only 2 weeks in. So no need to panic. So let's go ahead. Like I said last video, get the pressure points, hit your woosah. Everything's fine. So let's talk about it. What up? What's good? What's happening? It's your boy Big Herb here, and welcome to another episode of Off the Bench. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so please, before we go any further, be sure to hit that like, that comment section, say something in there to us. By the way, Ebony, what's good? Hope all is well. Be sure to hit that notification bell and hit that subscribe button. So before we get any further, you see I had to turn down the lights. I mean, Teddy Pendergrass it almost a little bit. For those of y'all don't know, ask your parents about who Teddy P is. But no, we had to turn it down. We had to calm down the whole entire thing because a lot of people in the Commanders community is panicking. They're saying that JD ain't going to be playing on Sunday. Some say that they are. Some saying that, oh, my God, we need to go ahead and bench Connerly. We picked up other people and everything. Hey, guys, calm down. We're only in week 2. There's no need to panic. So starting off, let's go into the fact that we just signed former Redskins pass rusher Preston Smith. So we just picked him up in free agency. There was already talks as far as him getting ready to come back anyway, because before the Green Bay game started, they wanted to bring him back. But due to the whole entire situation that went down with Dietrich Wise with his injury, they definitely made sure that he came in for a tryout yesterday and he made the team. So congratulations to Preston Smith for coming back in. Another thing that we just got some more injury news. What's the guy's name? First things first, we already know about Eckler. We already know about Wise. We had an injury to our cornerback. Damn it, his name is eluding me, and I'm sorry for right this second, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to calm down my damn self. He was just put on IR for the foreseeable future. It's not a whole season situation that's going down. He is just, hold on a second. Oh, great news. This is breaking just now. So, City Council approves $3.8 billion renovation to RFK Stadium for 2030. So that's great news right now. So, I mean, this is literally breaking news. I just got the text. Apparently it happened 7 minutes ago, but I just got this information. So let me go ahead and break this on while we go ahead and see it. Just got the alert through Bleacher Report. The Washington Commanders DC City Council gave the second final approval for a new Washington Commanders stadium at the grounds of the old RFK Stadium, voting in favor 11-2. So big up to the Commanders. We're finally in DC, ladies and gentlemen. We are in DC now. It's official. Everybody, it's a time to rejoice. It's so good to actually be back in the DMV. in DC. It's an amazing situation going on right now. And this was perfect timing, because here I was trying to bring you guys on to just say, like, hey, calm down. There's no need to really get all bent out of shape and everything. But yeah, we positive vibes today, because it's official. We moving back to DC. So let me go to the comment section real quick. Ebony Wright, like I said when the show started, what's up, baby girl? How you doing? DOD, man. I was wondering when you was gonna come over there and hit me back, bro. I said hit me in the DM. You was over there. You was commenting in action when JJ went down. That's my guy too. I'm a Michigan fan. He says, "Peace, Herb. Told you I'd be back. I don't run skull to the ball." No, but all jokes aside, man. I mean, I'm glad that you come back in and talk your junk, man. Talk your junk, man. We happy to bring you in here. But for those who just walked in, the Washington Commanders had got approved to actually bring the stadium back to the RFK Stadium site. So it is official. We have breaking news here on Off the Bench. Apparently, this happened about about 10 minutes ago. From the Washington Commanders, it says on their Twitter, it says, "See you in 2030, #raise hell." Today is a historic day for DC, the Washington Commanders organization, and our fans. With the council's approval, we can now move forward on the transformative RFK project that will bring lasting economic growth for our city. The achievement wouldn't have been possible without the dedication and collaboration between Mayor Bowser, Chairman Middleton, the council, and the countless community, business, and labor leaders whose voices and input helped shape the process every step of the way. We are deeply grateful for the warm return to the district in the center of the DMV and look forward to officially bring the team back to its spiritual home in 2030. Josh Harris, Commanders managing partner. #raise hell. We back in the building, y'all. Yo, I'm so happy to see it. It's actually great to go ahead and finally be back here in the DC, because I mean it's where it should have been all along. And we're back home. So it's always a good thing to go ahead and see. Emily Rice says, "I'm good. I'm good too. I'm Gucci. I'm feeling great. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How are you?" Shout out to Outcast. DOD says, "We good, bro. I like your commentary and love for your team. Big respect." I appreciate that too, partner. I really appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. While we got the people in the chat, be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to help me, like I say in every single video, guys, help me grow so we can do more. That's all we're trying to do over here. We're trying to just talk about this team and also other teams as well when we get to that point. But right this second, we dedicated to Commanders, but we also are going to go ahead and talk about other teams when it comes around, because like DOD, we gonna be playing the Vikings in Minnesota later on this year, so we will be talking. So I mean, but yeah, but I did want to go ahead and say that number one, I'm happy to bring the team back to DC. It's our spiritual. It's where we should have just been here years ago, but due to Daniel Snyder's, I'm not even gonna go there. Due to Daniel Snyder is the reason why we weren't able to have the stadium come back, and it's just great to see that the actual Commanders can come back home where they belong. This is something that's we've been waiting for the longest time, and it's good to see that it's officially official. They did need two votes as far as two voting situations. This was the second one. We got approved 11 to 2. It's in the bag. We coming back home. But yes, I'm definitely I'm so happy about this. It's great to just bring the team back to DC. I unfortunately was not able to go to see them play in RFK. I didn't go to my first football game NFL game until it was what's the name, Jack Kent Cooke Stadium. That's in Rougeon, Maryland, if you guys remember that, for those of you old enough. But I did want to go ahead and say this as far as getting back to the topic at hand, what the original topic at hand. Brandon, what's his name? I'm sorry, Jonathan Jones was the cornerback that I was talking about originally. He had gotten hurt due to a hamstring injury. He's on IR right this second, not long-term IR, just short-term. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be about 4 weeks that he's going to be out, and then they're going to see if he can actually come back on to go ahead and save up a spot for other people so they can come on and play for the team. Also, Noah Brown is injured. We all kind of knew that. Jaden Daniels, we're going to get to him. John Bates is questionable with a groin injury. He is a long shot to play in Sunday's game versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Like I said, Dietrich Wise, Austin Eckler, they're both on IR. Wise had a quad injury. Eckler had a Achilles ruptured. So it's looking like both of them, unfortunately, with their injury, it's also going to look like, because they're out for a long period of time, this probably might be their last go round with the Commanders. So because they are getting at that age range. So that's unfortunately the situation that they're dealt right now. As far as the Hornside thing with Brandon Coleman is questionable. Colston Yankoff is questionable. Trey Amos is questionable. I think they're all going to play. The one thing, though, is Jaden Daniels. He, like I said in the video before, on Monday, he had the whole entire knee injury. He's going to be coming back. It's not a major injury, but his status for Sunday is in question. And that is something to really think about, because we don't want a situation of 2012. I'm not even going to bring his name up. You know who. We don't want that situation. Number one, I don't think the injury is as bad as everybody is making it out to be, because if it was that bad, he wouldn't have been able to actually play. Now, I understand you have, what's the name, adrenaline pumping, and that's going to go ahead and have people just not really watching, playing and everything. So it's going to have people playing and everything like that. So I get it. I understand that. But I also am here to go ahead and say, if it was really that bad, he would not have been playing the rest of that game. Me personally, I don't want him playing in this game on Sunday. I think we have a situation where we have Marcus Mariota coming in as our backup quarterback. We're going to be just fine. And we're playing the Raiders. Not saying that they're just a pushover, because I do think that they're beatable, but they're not a pushover. And then on top of that, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of this. When you go ahead and play a team that's in another conference, it doesn't affect you as much as it would if it was just a regular if you were an NFC team playing an NFC team. If you're an NFC team playing an AFC team, taking a loss to them isn't as bad. You don't want to get the loss, but at the same time, it's not going to affect you the same exact way. So I will say this: I want him to go ahead and be benched for this game. It's not worth it at the end of the day. We need him long term, not short term. For those of y'all who know Memphis Bleak, I'm a huge fan of him. He said in a rhyme with Jay-Z, I want the long-term riches and just. So that's what I want. I want the long term. I want it to be a situation where he can go ahead and just play and play and play. Playing the Raiders ain't something that I'm willing to just bet the whole entire season for a potential Super Bowl appearance. I'm not willing to do that. DOD says, yes, and it is a long season. It definitely is, because you got a situation that's going on with them. We're only in the second game of the season. This isn't the week 14 to where it's like, oh my God, the sky is falling. No, calm the fuck down. It's okay. Be nervous. It's okay for you to be nervous. Hey, I understand you guys are kind of like Vietnam War veterans when it comes to just like, the PTSD. And before I go ahead, I need to go ahead and say it, because I know some person who may see this may go ahead and be offended by it. I'm not comparing the two. I'm just using that as an example with the PTSD. So let me go ahead and say that. We need to stop having PTSD We are moving forward. This is a better organization. So, with that being said, guys, let's not panic. The sky is not falling. It's okay to be worried about Jaden getting hurt. It's okay to worry about the whole entire situation with the offensive line not blocking. It's okay to worry about that. But to go ahead and panic and saying that the season's over, yeah, miss me with all of that BS. So moving to the next part, because I don't want to hold you guys in here too long because I actually got to get ready for work soon. Josh Connolly Jr. We have got to stop this narrative of trying to bench him now. This is not a situation where it's like a Emmanuel Forbes situation where he got undressed against what's my man's name in Philly, AJ Brown. Look here. I understand that he's going the very first 3 weeks of the season. He is getting baptism by fire. You're dealing with Brian Burns. You're dealing with Micah Parsons, and you're dealing with Max Crosby. So calm the fuck down. It's not him saying that he's the worst pick and everything. He's gonna have to deal with this. So it just so happens that he's playing against 3 premier defensive ends going up against him this whole entire first 3 games. It's unfortunate, but hey, he got to learn. And to take him out now, that's only going to mess up his psyche. So put his ass right back in there and try game planning better. I don't know because what's the name? Because what's my guy's name? Tight end. John Bates isn't in. Okay. Put Ben Simmons' ass in there and make him go ahead and start working on blocking. You want to be part of this team. If you're a second-round draft pick, you need to start putting your work in. You need to start working on your receiving. We need to see this. We need you to go ahead and be relevant to this team. And that's why I want everybody to just calm the fuck down. We got to calm down. We have to come together as a team. Terry, we need you to show up. Debo, you've been showing up. Thank you, but we need you to show up some more. What's the name? Ertz, dog, we need you the same way that we needed you the other day. This isn't calling anybody out. This is just saying, hey, we need to regroup. We had that 3-game losing streak last year. We need to regroup. We need to go ahead and start saying like, hey, calm the fuck down. We're going to get this together. It's still early in the season. Half of the league is already at 1-1. We're 1-1. Hell, the runner-up in the Super Bowl last year is 0-2. Let that sink in for a second. We could be in a situation where the Cincinnati Bengals is. Joe Burrow is out for 3 months with a turf toe. Jaden, yes, he has a sprained knee, but they're saying it's not as bad. So let's calm the fuck down. And selfishly for me, because I am going to Atlanta next week, I want to go ahead and I want him to be down there to play for the game in Atlanta. But at the same time, it's not worth risking the whole entire season. We got arguably the best divisions that we're playing this year. We got the NFC East, who we're always playing. We have the what's the name of it? We have the NFC North, Packers, Vikings, Bears, Lions. We still got to play them this year. We still got to go ahead and play, what's the name? The AFC West. And here's the thing. Arguably, maybe not this season, but over the last 10, 15 years, the best team is 0-2. So let that sink in for a minute. We're not panicking over here, so let's stop it. Let's get our act together. Let's act like we've been here before. Shit, we've lost so many times. So let's calm down. Let's restructure our thought process right here, okay? Shout out to Connolly. You're gonna be okay, dude. Just keep pushing through. You have a all-pro left tackle on the other end that's gonna walk you through this whole entire situation. You will be fine. You're dealing with a murderous roll of defensive ends right now. And guess what? The following week, you'll be fine. You also got to look at the situation with I'm about to say those 3 words. No. JD5, you will be fine. There's no need to go ahead and try to just push yourself into getting on the field right this second. If you're 100%, go up on there. Matter of fact, today he did not even practice. So look here, no rush. We're playing the Raiders. I would love for you to be out there, but at the same time, if you're not 100%, sit your ass down. Marcus Mariota, the ball is in your court now, baby boy. Time to get it done. You've been here before. You have a decent record, almost 55, almost at 500. Dude, you're almost at 100 touchdowns passed in your career. So let's try to stay focused. Let's get to the fact that we're actually getting ready to go ahead and get this dub on Sunday. Also, shout out to the Commanders for being able to get this deal done to have the new RFK 2.0 stadium in DC. We love and appreciate y'all for bringing them back. DOD, skull to the ball, NFC North. Yes, you guys are going to be a threat. And unfortunately, you're dealing with the injuries with JJ McCarthy. And there's just one more thing before we go out. I do want to bring this up because I have noticed it over last week. There's a lot of injuries going down. A lot. With Brock Purdy in San Francisco getting hurt. If I'm not mistaken, I think McCaffrey, of course, he's hurt. We got JJ McCarthy with the Vikings. He's hurt. Joe Burrow, he's hurt. JD5, he's hurt. And these are a lot of big names who are injured right now. Don't be surprised if something comes in within the next within the next year or so, as far as with these rule changes and everything. I want to go ahead and say this. This is just my opinion and nobody else's. I think this is just my thought process. I think that we need to get rid of the Thursday night games. Yeah, it's cool to say that, hey, we got football on Thursday. I'm looking at it from the player standpoint. How are you supposed to go ahead and be successful when you're going into the week with limited amount of reps, limited amount of recovery time, limited amount of everything? I do not like Thursday night football. For the standpoint of just being able to watch some football, yeah, it's cool. But at the same time, for the risk of the player's injury, I don't need it. I'd rather see quality football than just put something on in some BS, Jaguars versus the Titans in like 2018. That didn't even matter. I don't need to see that. In fact, I'm okay with not having any Thursday night football until Thanksgiving. Bring that back. I'm okay with it. But yeah, that's my rant about it. I just don't like the situation as far as with the players being hurt. I don't, because I like quality football. I want to see everybody on there to go ahead and just come together. DOD says, and shout out to him for being in the comment section on fire today. I feel that because no preseason, these players aren't conditioned. Yes, that is facts. That's absolutely facts. And at the same time, I mean, you're going to have a lot of lacking football in the month of September because a lot of teams aren't playing their stars. And when they do play, they only playing for like a series or two. So for 3 weeks, you're not really playing your best players. You're not going out there having your best foot forward because the only time that the players are playing together is in practice, and they need to go up against steady competition. But at the same time, in which I understand, you don't want to put your players out there in the middle of the preseason. So September football is always going to be kind of shitty. It's just the fact that I just do not like having Thursday night football in the beginning of the season because it's already dealing with the fact that you got to ramp the stuff up and be able to go ahead and play against each other and then get injured. And now you're out for a majority of time or whatever, however long the timeline is. I think we need to go ahead and just stop this Thursday night football. I understand it's bringing in revenue, You're the NFL. You're going to bring in revenue regardless. So it's not like you're losing any money. You're going to go ahead and have the whole entire situation and going overseas. You're going to have games played here, there, and everywhere. I get it. And here's the thing. I know they're not going to get rid of it because it's a cash cow. I understand it. I'm just stating my opinion about how I don't like Thursday night football. And it has nothing to do with the fact that we just lost this past Thursday. I don't like it for the players, and I'm going to keep reiterating that because short weeks are going to lead to injuries. How are you going to recover from one that you got battered and beaten on Sunday, and by Thursday you have to go ahead and play again? You literally didn't even get a chance to rest. Sunday, when the Commanders finished their game against the Giants, they didn't even, by the time the press conference was going on, the Green Bay Packers was playing. They couldn't even get a chance to rest up because they had to go ahead and play the following week. I'm sorry, 4 days later. So I don't like it at all for anybody. I don't think it needs to be done for the league. You're already playing 17 games. And you want me to go out there and do some more? Like, come on, man. It's not a good look for them. I think we need to just go ahead and abolish the Thursday night football, at least until Thanksgiving. You don't need it. Let these players be able to go ahead and heal up so we can get quality football on the field. It's not good to me if you're always hurt. But that's just my spiel about it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to hold on. We already been on here for 27 minutes. I do want to say for everybody who stayed in here to watch and everything, I really appreciate you. Love that you guys are here. Shout out to DOD for running up the comment area. Appreciate you, big homie. Want to go ahead and say, as far as this, shout out to the Commanders for going ahead and getting this new deal done. So be sure to put in the comment section your thoughts on the stadium being made and coming here on 2030. Because at this point, I need renderings. I need this, that, and the third to show me what the stadium is going to be looking like. Also, stop panicking about Josh Connolly Jr., guys. He went up against bona fide pass rushers week after week after week. He hasn't even had to deal with any light work. He's got guys, hymns. God, and I'm not talking about the erection pill. Yeah, he got guys who are him coming out there. We also got the whole entire situation with Preston Smith being signed to the team. Shout out for him coming back on the team. He's coming back in my opinion, I think he's coming back to a pass specialist role. Hopefully, if he can go ahead, he's only 33 years old. He'll be 34 in November, if I'm not mistaken. So I want to see him do something pretty good with the team. And let's just go ahead and just see how they do. Yeah, so guys, and tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section. Be sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hit that bell for the notification for when I drop videos, and tell me what you guys think. Until then, guys, left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. Peace.